Hi, I'm Paul Swanson, editor and writer of The Swanson Report. Offices and departments inside the Beltway are unable to hold their water. Yes, departments and offices leak so badly that not even the little Dutch boy and his 10 fingers can stem the flow of the leaks. Now, recently, The Atlantic and The Washington Post published transcripts of conversations between President Trump and the President of Mexico, as well as the Prime Minister of Australia. Now, the Washington Post has printed nearly a verbatim record of the conversations of a phone call that occurred between President Trump as well as the Prime Minister of Australia. Now, quoting Joe DeGenova, these unauthorized release of these documents to the press is a crime. He is the former U.S. Attorney of the District of Columbia, said in a statement. The series of acts involving the release of these notes of the president's conversations with foreign leaders and these transcripts are a serious threat to national security. Now, while the unauthorized release of the transcripts and conversations is troubling, there is a longer-term issue which needs to be dealt with. As how much confidence is any leader from any other world nation going to have in their phone conversations with President Trump? Now, how do world leaders counter this problem with the leaks? Well, if you need to talk to someone about something that's highly sensitive, have an in-person conversation with that person with a minimal amount of folks in the room, said Anthony Clark, a professor of government and foreign service at Georgetown University. You do not have a phone conversation with the president. Bottom line is, these conversations, which are private, need to stay private, especially when it comes to policy between nations. That being said, of course, there are exceptions to every rule when the conversation's content is regarding mass surveillance of an unknowing public. I'm Paul Swanson with the Swanson Report. Now back to the Willie Lawson Show here on TECN.